Good morning, Martians. Today I want to talk a little bit more about resources. I may have covered a little bit of it in the past, but I want to go ahead and expound on that a bit because I was messing around. I spoke with DB a bit about resources and running out. So I went back through the change log, and they mentioned a few times where now resource will not totally run out of an area, but be real slow to gather. And I guess we run into that periodically. So you have to move your mining equipment to another area. And I'm not sure how far it drains or anything like that. But anyway, I wanted to come in here and see if there was a way to reset resources. So we, because if I have a big build like this and I'm mining nearby, I may not want to take the time to relocate my mining facilities. And I guess they're supposed to be mobile, so in the back of that truck there behind me would be, all the mining equipment, obviously empty. I usually take, instead of hauling all the empty barrels with me, I'll take a 3D printer if there's room, and then I can just print those up, put my mining facility there, drive off, leave all that there, come back the next day or two, collect all the resources, and then move on to another area if they look like they're not gathering anymore. But, so I came in here and I launched in the developer mode. When you first launch Take on Mars, it says Take on Mars and Take on Mars developer mode. Well, I launched the developer mode, and then I came into the editor and opened up my map. Then I was hitting some keys. Well, I noticed up in the left-hand corner there, resource distribution map controls, which is interesting, and they mention that in the change log. It's kind of hard to read there, but the tab key will show you the resources on a grid. Now it looks kind of weird, and it moves with me as I move, and I figured this out. And right over here I got the little square I can move around and raise and lower. But see, the representation is off. I was like, well, why is it moving with me? I mean, how do I tell it I want more soil in an area if this damn thing is moving with me? Now I can get it to go off in the distance there. See it going? And it's only by looking. It really doesn't have no keys or anything. So can I go that way? Not really. I can just kind of go that way for some reason. But anyway, so I was sitting there moving around and I was trying to figure it out. And it says there, to raise and lower, left shift increases that area, and then left control decreases it, or you can left alt R, and it'll distribute the resources in an area. So I'm not sure see how it's higher right there on my left? And I'm just looking at rock right now, but you can see it gets a little higher there, it goes down here. Well, I was like, that doesn't really make sense if I can move and it moves. I don't get it. So what I did was I went way up in the sky, and evidently you're supposed to be as high as you can get, because this grid that I'm seeing is actually the entire map. So if I speed this up a bit, okay, I'm all the way up. Slow it down. I'm going to lock my cursor. Well, I'll just turn around. See how it can't move with me now because it's the entire grid and I'm all the way up. See how it's not moving? Well, if I know where my area is, now I can actually raise and lower some things. See, the map only goes so far and then you fall off into the void. You can't really see it. Let's see if I move. See how I'm moving? The grid is still on the entire map. So if I go real fast over to this mountain here, you can see some of the grid is higher and lower for certain things. Now I'm looking at rock right now, and see it only goes right to the edge of the map. All this is fake over here. You fall off. So yeah, if I cycle through these by hitting the tab, see, like there's water, and that's like the lowest anywhere because there's not a lot of water here. Soil, if I cruise around now at this high altitude, you can see the higher areas of soil. So if you have a mining facility, and you got to keep track because my redraw doesn't show where I was at. So it's probably best to go right where you want to go and then go straight up. Then you can raise and lower your resources. So I thought this was pretty cool. I want to share that with you guys. Since we were talking, now I got to find I guess I can hit F and jump back at my guy. Yeah, there we go. So I hit F to get out of my guy, look straight down, and then go up. So if I want more soil in this area, if I hit the tab again, so there's rock. So I can kind of see how you can kind of see there's my area. So if I wanted to like mine around here, I could put soil in a high area here. The only thing is you can't see it from ground level, so that's kind of interesting. But I could, something's redrawing there. I think it's the truck. So if I want to go this way and then make these 4 cubes a lot of soil, I could go do soil gathering and then rock. So I could actually control where that's at. Or you can look across the map and see where the higher areas are at. So it's kind of cool. Okay, where'd I go? Again, where's the truck? There's a truck. So yeah, if I was to raise, let's say, well, I don't want to raise rock, water, soil. So yeah, evidently there's areas that have more soil than others, but I can actually raise the soil in these areas so I know I won't run out. So if I want to replenish it or whatever. It looks like the left Alt R redistributes the resources. So if you start running out, you can just load it in the editor and hit that Alt R, and it'll reset it to where it was. Now you may want to come in here, if you're in here anyway, and just increase it in these areas around your base or your mining area. So that'll keep you going a little longer. I don't know why they even have human waste in here. So we got atmospheric stuff that if you're going to have, like on top of this mountain, if you're going to put your atmospheric gatherers up there, so you can increase these resources as we need them in argon. But human waste, yeah, I should just make a big pile right here next to my base where I dump out my toilet. I don't know. It's interesting. It's something I'm glad that was brought up. That way I could have a reason to come in here and dig around. So yeah, there's that. I just wanted to kind of cover that. If you want to reset your resources, you can do that in the editor. And then you can just hit set. Wow, look at that. Wow! Super fast, super fast. There we go. Get a chance to redraw. So yeah, I just wanted to show that to you guys. And before I do another Let's Play on this big, massive building here behind me. It's working out pretty good. Got it sealed. I still get a bit of a lag every time I put an interior plate on, but I'm doing the interior walls and hallways now. So that'll be in my next Let's Play. Anyway, I just want to share that with you guys. You guys have a good one.